Hey everyone, so if you followed along with this last month, you have seen that once a month now we are going to start showing what our month at a glance for our meal calendar looks like for the entire month that we're going to be doing. So for this month, it's going to be December, and I've got the Christmas clothes on with the little polar bears, and I'm super excited to show you guys. So back in October, you're seeing this in December, back in October, what I did before the holiday season even kicked off was I made my meal plans for November, December, and January so that during the holiday season, I don't have to stress as much. Now, I didn't mention this in November, but I want to mention it now. If we end up having like a meal at a friend's house or like a Friendsgiving party or, well, it's December now, so like a Christmas party with friends or anything, or if we end up eating out as a family or something like that, that's perfectly okay. This is if I don't have anything come up and I need to have a homemade meal for each and every single night of the week. So it's not really like a pressure of like, you cannot eat out. That is not at all what we are going for here. Our goal here is to make sure that we have a plan in place so that if we don't end up like at somebody else's house or something like that, then we have a plan to say, hey, this is what we can do for food for this week. And if it changes, I'm not gonna freak out. This is just like a springboard for me to work off of. So I'm gonna get a little bit more comfortable with my elbow on the table to work with because, yeah, holding the camera while I'm doing this is difficult. And last time, so I tried screen recording last time and it didn't work, but I've got it to work this time, so we're gonna do December. So let's work all the way through December. And again, these videos are gonna be a little bit longer because this is literally everything. This is everything for our family. Sometimes I'll even put like, hey, we need more coffee creamer. Hey, we need this. I'm expecting that we're gonna need this for this week. Snacks. So this is everything for our family. And also I didn't talk about November, so let's go ahead and go to the screen share. You can see right here snacks looks empty. Yes, I'm still buying snacks for my kids. It's just because I have this whole thing written out for a month. And I'll go ahead and show you the entire month is right here, and I go Friday to Friday. The entire meal plan is written out here, but what I'm going to do is go back each week before I go shopping to make my list of what I need. So that's kind of my goal right here. So yes, even though we don't always put like specific snacks that I need to purchase for that week, we are still having snacks if the kids need it, but that does go right here. And you'll actually see further down that I do have some snack stuff written down, but I forgot to mention that for November. It doesn't mean the kids can't have snacks, it just means I wasn't specific about scheduling snacks out for each specific day. And sometimes I will use this for like if we're doing like a finger foods around the world for school or something, I will put that right there and it will also let me know. Or like we did one experiment one time where it was will it sink or will it float using cookies, and we put the cookies right there for the snack. And so kind of like if we need food for school, that's also where it goes. If you're new, this is going to be I need to change from pumpkin bread. Sometimes I copy and paste and then use it as a springboard and then forget to change it. And that's on caps. That works great. Done. Okay. So if you're new, what we do is we go Friday to Friday. I gray out anything that we don't need. So breakfast, lunch, and snack for Friday is grayed out because we're going shopping on this Friday for lunch. The next Friday is right here. So technically, let's jump back to November for a second. This Friday right here is breakfast and lunch. It's the same Friday, but I need to go ahead and have that breakfast and lunch at home because we're going shopping right here, which means we need to have already had breakfast and lunch, or at least have some kind of idea for lunch at home before we go shopping. But since we're going shopping on Friday, we'll usually definitely have dinner that night. So our week starts at Friday night dinner because again, I just bought it. So on Friday nights, we always do pizza Friday for our family. It's the night when we sit down, we have pizza, we have salad. Sometimes we'll have dessert. I have ice cream right here. We may do that right there or not. And then we sit down together and we watch like a movie. Sometimes it's for their schoolwork, for their movies through school, or movies through literature program. Sometimes it's just fun movies, whatever. That is for what that right there is. So let's go ahead and talk about, you see a lot of color on the mat and some of it is whited out. The whited out means there's not really anything specifically special that we're doing that day or anything, or any kind of need to change the meal plan at all. this right here, Saturday and Sunday, our church is doing a Christmas program, and I think I was planning on doing the video for the first day. So you may be seeing this like the day that we're doing this right here, the Friday right here. I don't know. Or you may be seeing it the day before. You may be seeing this in advance. You're seeing it in the future. Just teasing. So you're going to be seeing this before, but this weekend is the weekend that our church is doing a big Christmas extravaganza. It's going to be on a Saturday and Sunday night. So I needed meals to be more simplistic. And again, on Sunday mornings, I cook for our Sunday family ASL class. So the kids and I are together in a family ASL class. So I need something that is portable that can go really well. Biscuits make easy for busy Saturdays, so we do that. Leftovers, so what we do is on Friday nights, we buy enough pizza to last for Saturday as well. Sometimes we'll cook it ahead, sometimes we'll cook it during lunch that day, depending on our needs. And then everybody can have lunch whenever they need. For dinner, I picked hash brown casserole because it's an easy to assemble casserole that I can just assemble together. Oh, I am having that back to back. I did schedule that back to back. Oh well, I guess I'll probably be fine with that. So, well, and actually not, because there's going to be one day in between. Hash brown casserole is super easy. It has protein, has like a lot of stuff with it. You can do a salad or some steamed vegetables with it. Super easy to assemble, and it can make a really quick dinner, or it can make a brunch or whatever. So I really love our hash brown casserole recipe. I have done a video on that. If I've done a video on it, it'll either be up the cards or it will be in the description below. And then Sunday, again, croissant sausage balls for breakfast. Sliders, super easy Sunday lunch. Put the slider bread on the air fryer, stack your meat and cheese, spread some butter on it, sprinkle some everything bagel seasoning on it, air fry for like 5 minutes. It melts the cheese, the bread's crisp. Really easy, super simple. Don't like doing chips a lot, but we'll probably do chips this day for that. And then dinner after church will be chicken bites, because again, I can throw that in the air fryer, chips, and then do either a salad or a steamed vegetable to go with it. So you see the purple here. Again, if you're new, the purple means that my teens that are doing cooking for a life skills class this year are going to be doing a meal independently with a little bit of feedback from mom and dad when necessary. So this is their meal for this week, which actually I'll get back to dinners in just a minute. So these are going to be the same, mostly. Usually what I do is I just copy and paste, and I'll change like 1 or 2 things here as we go through the non-holiday ones. Then you can see the red for the holidays. But usually I just kind of copy and paste and change things as we go and keep it changed up as much as possible, but still kind of have a basic idea of what we're doing. So for this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Matt is taking snack packs for breakfast. So for breakfast, Matt eats breakfast and lunch at work. He does not have access to a refrigerator or a microwave, so what I send him is what he gets. He likes the snack packs. They're super easy to eat with the 10-minute break that he gets for breakfast. The kids and I will be at home on Monday, so I'm going to be making peppermint oatmeal for breakfast that day. Tuesday, he's going to take oatmeal. I will send him oatmeal and then a thermos of hot water. The kids and I will be doing nuts, cheese, and fruit, which is one of our favorite finger food ones. Wednesday, we're going to be doing biscuits. I buy them, the Pillsbury frozen ones from Sam's, and then we just heat them in the air fryer as we go. Thursday, freezer meal. That means bread, like any kind of muffins or anything we've baked ahead. That's what we're going to have for Thursday breakfast. On Fridays in the colder months, we do instant oatmeal for breakfast. It's something that the kids can heat up fairly easily at the Keurig station and eat and go before we head out the door. If we're running really short on time, we have protein bars. Let's go through lunches Monday through Friday. Beef, jerky, cheese, and veg are things that are fairly shelf stable that Matt can take. The veg, I just usually do baby carrots and dressing because that's the easiest one to send for him. And the kids will be doing cheese roll-ups, and I may as well. Tuesday, everybody is doing sandwiches. I try not to send oatmeal and ramen the same day because his thermos is not big enough for the ramen and the oatmeal. Those ramen cups take a lot of hot water. So while I can do the to-go cups of ramen for him, sending them on the same day is a lot to just put on strain. Plus, once you open it for the oatmeal at 9:30 break, and then when he goes to lunch later, it's not as warm because it's already been open. So we just found that doing oatmeal and ramen on separate days works better for him. Again, these are going to be mostly the same for all of the non-red Monday through Fridays. These are the last 2 weeks of school for us for the first semester. So we're going to be doing sandwiches. If we have money in our budget, it'll be meat and cheese. If not, it will be peanut butter and jelly. And then we will do like a veg to go with it, whether it be from the freezer or baby carrots as well. So again, on the ramen, he will get the to-go cups. We make ramen fresh in, or not fresh, well, fresh in a pot at home. He'll do beef jerky, cheese, and veg. It's one of his favorite lunch things, so that works out really well. And then he doesn't, we can send soup, but again, he leaves so early for work that like it's not the same when there's been soup in a thermos like for long periods of time. So I don't send him soup all the time. Like I will occasionally, but I try not to. He gets beef jerky, cheese, and veg, and the kids and I will get canned soup because we love soup. Also keeping an eye on a video that's finishing uploading right now, so I'm just like glancing. I have dual screen, so I'm glancing over my shoulder to look. And I'm also showing you this as well. Alright, so let's go through dinners. Again, Friday through Sundays usually are the same. Christmas season, they're not, but anyways. Mondays, the kids are doing their tea meals. You saw in November they were on Wednesdays, but since church is back on Wednesdays through the month of December, they are back on Mondays. So they wanted to do the breakfast sausages. You can buy them in the freezer section at Aldi's. Hash brown patties, freezer section at Aldi's. Peppers and onions, freezer section at Food City. So also, like, if this changes and they want to do something different between now and then, or if like we end up eating out or something, all of this was freezer food and they can make it for a different meal for another night if they want. Tuesday we're doing Salisbury patties, gravy, rolls, peas, green beans, peas or green beans, because I can't eat peas. Matt doesn't like them. The kids love them. So Matt and I will do green beans instead. The kids will do peas, and then mashed potatoes. This was just kind of like a comfort food night that I wanted to do like right after Thanksgiving. Also, it says Salisbury patties. I'm totally going to go to Sam's and get a pack of hamburger patties and use those because it's easier for me. And also the cost is not much different. So that's what I'm going to do. So right here where it says Team Kid, that's where I'm volunteering on a Wednesday night to work with our kids department at our church. So when we do those nights, I need kids to be fed and ready to go before church, because after church we're all exhausted and they're just basically heading to bed. So I need something I can do super easy. I wanted to do something different. So we're going to be doing chicken wings. Tater cakes is basically leftover mashed potatoes from here that are fried like pancakes. If you've never had them, look it up. They're so good and a great way to finish off mashed potatoes if you're just sick of mashed potatoes. But that's going to be tater cakes right there. And then asparagus you can buy in the freezer section at Aldi's and steam, or you can pop it in your oven on broil with sea salt and mozzarella cheese, and it's really, really good. Or the Italian blend from Aldi's. And then Thursday, Alfredo is so super simple. All of that is pantry safe or either meatballs or chicken breast from the freezer for Thursday night dinner. Which again, my goal was to make this as simple as possible. Moving on to the next week, again, Friday and Thursday. So we're going to have pizza and salad again. Saturday morning biscuits, leftover pizza for lunch. And let's go through, Friday through Sunday, I like to go like meal to meal. And then just breakfast, lunch, dinner in order for Monday through Thursday. So again, pizza for Friday night, biscuits for Saturday morning, leftover pizza, and maybe any salad for Saturday afternoon. Grilled cheese and soup for Saturday night for Matt and me to make together. Sunday morning I have coffee cake and quiches. This is the week that I had more flex in my budget. So I'm going to buy some of the quiches from Sam's Club and air fry those while we bake a coffee cake in the oven to take to our Sunday school class. Chili is a super easy comfort food for any time of year when it's really chilly, or chilly when it's chilly. So I love making chili also because it'll last 2 meals, and then when we have leftovers for dinner, just add tortilla chips with it and eat it kind of almost like a chip dip, but not, because it's a little bit thinner. But that's one of the reasons why I love doing chili. It makes one big pot and then just do it throughout the day. Monday we're back to the snack packs on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He's going to be taking oatmeal on Tuesday and then muffin on Thursday. I'm going to be making chocolate oatmeal for the kids on Monday because Christmas season. Tuesday we're doing nuts, cheese, and fruit. Wednesday biscuits, and then Thursday we're doing muffins. I usually don't like doing the high carb ones back to back, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to get through. Monday and Thursday he's taking beef jerky, cheese, and veg. We are doing Monday and Thursday where we're doing soup both times. Perfectly fine. We buy the canned soups at Aldi's. Easy to heat up during the busy week because this will be our last week of school before the Christmas break. So, and we don't usually, I think I only have like one child that has one class that has like a specific deadline on one thing. Other than that, I don't stress the midterm things. So, because we don't have to. So it's really cool. So this is going to be our last week of school. Wanted it super easy. Sandwiches for Tuesday. If we have money in the budget, it'll be meat and cheese. If not, it'll be peanut butter and jelly. Wednesday, ramen. He gets the portable cups. Again, keeping oatmeal and ramen separate. And then we will do ramen at home. And when we do it at home, we either add like nuts or any proteins left in the fridge. Or sometimes we can have flaxseed. And then we do a steamed bag of broccoli or the California medley from Sam's or Aldi's to go with it. And then on Friday, I usually put leftovers. Sometimes he gets whatever's left in the fridge that's, you know, I can send for him. And then sometimes the kids and I end up picking stuff up while we're out, depending on what's left over. So Monday through Thursday, we've got breakfast burritos that the teens are going to do. Super easy meal for them to be able to do, but also learning, like, you know, through this, it seems like, you know, while they're doing simple meals, but there's also like basic cooking things that they're learning to do, like salmonella and E. coli with dealing with eggs, and you know, getting eggs to a perfect consistency without overcooking them. Before they go on the breakfast burritos, they're learning how to saute peppers and onions, little stuff like that. And then also they're making these lists as they go of like ingredients that they need and helping to purchase them when we go to the stores. Tuesday, it says taco pasta. So sometimes during the holidays, I don't want meals that are like tacos where everybody's waiting in line to stack stuff together. So I'm going to make the taco meat like normal, but then I'm going to pour it over a box of the bulk pasta from Sam's Club. And then I'm going to make like a cheesy, our normal Alfredo sauce, but use Mexican cheese instead. Use cumin instead of the nutmeg, and make a cheesy sauce for tacos and then pour it over. It's basically Hamburger Helper taco stuff, but homemade. And we're going to make that because then I can just make it one big pot and serve everybody tacos, and then we could still get the Southwest salad to put on the side or over top of it, depending on what people want. Wednesday is going to be barbecue. I know it's a messy meal for a day that we're leaving the house for church, but it's also a super easy meal that can be just put in the oven. We bake it until it's done, and then we broil the sauce on top. Then we're done. Steamed vegetables go with it. Finished. Thursday, pancakes. Pancakes are like a comfort food for us that are so easy to do. And this also gives, I like to give the teens an alternate night to cook as well if they want. One that's not like a stress of you need to keep this in your journal for proof that you did it, blah, blah, blah. So that was my other goal for like doing pancakes for that week. So we've got this week right here. It's all read out because this is the first week of the kids' school break. Matt's break is not till here. But this is the kids' school break, and the reason why I went ahead and highlighted that was to let me know, hey, I don't have to do super easy breakfast and lunches for the kids and myself for this week because we're going to be at home. We're not doing schoolwork. We're just doing like at-home stuff. We may be wrapping presents. We may be making like cards for people or making cookies, whatever. Just enjoying the holiday season, which we're going to be doing that all through the year anyways. And then they also do have some free writing stuff that they've planned to do for this week, with like some story ideas and stuff and journaling that they want to do for their downtime. But there's no like, we have to do, math is the only thing that you have to do every day, single day of homeschool. I mean, you ask any umbrella school, it's the only one you have to do. But it's also like, we're not doing math, we're going to be just doing like fun stuff, fun writing, watching movies together, and just enjoying our vacation. So this is our Christmas, our school vacation. So we're still going to do, I am missing a meal right there. Huh. Okay, I'll go back with Matt and do that one. I did not realize that until now. But, so for dinner, on Friday we're going to do pizza and salad, and then we're either going to be doing biscuits or muffins, whatever the kids want to do. Leftover pizza for lunch, and, oh, I know why, because we may be eating out there. So, what I usually do there is if I think we're eating out, I put a question mark after it. And that lets me know, hey, are we eating out here? And if we don't, we don't. And we can either pick something up, usually for like that, we'll just pick something easy up like chicken tenders or, I don't know, just like a easy pick up, easy make food. Usually chicken tenders are our defaults. So for Sunday morning, I'm going to make a bread pudding for our Sunday school class. I've never made one. I'm going to experiment before then, but I want to because it's the holiday season. Something fun, food for our class, because the next one's actually Christmas Day. So we're going to be doing the bread pudding, and then I'm trying something new. I'm trying to not stress myself out with Sunday lunches and dinners, because Sundays are one of the hardest days for Christian moms, is because it feels like you're constantly on the go. So we're going to do canned soup and roast beef sandwiches for lunch, and we're going to try it out and see if it works, if it fills everybody up, and if it gives, you know, if everybody's pretty happy with it. because also for some reason Sundays are like the day that comfort food is really needed. Sunday night dinner, we're going to be doing barbecue chicken tenders. Now this is not barbecuing chicken. These are like the Tyson barbecue chicken tenders. So we probably won't do chicken there. That's why. Okay. We'll figure that out. That again, that's simple. Like, so like if I go through and I've like, oh no, I forgot one, just put out. Or, you know, talk through it with Matt, see what we want to do, see if we do want to go out. If not, then we just pick something super easy from the store. Since we already have chicken tenders there, we'll just pick something different. We've got a lot of backup ideas, and we've got freezer meals in the freezer for days. So let me know that we had that going on, which means we need a super easy dinner for after church. Let's go through Monday through Friday. So for Matt, this is a work week, so he's still getting 3 snack packs. I specifically specified meat snack pack because sometimes you can get some that have meat in them, and sometimes, most of the time, they just have nuts. So I may do meat snack packs all 3 days, so I only have to get 1 because there's 3 per pack. And then he's going to take muffins one day and oatmeal another. Since the kids are on vacation, I'm doing 2 made from scratch oatmeals this week. We're going to do the pineapple upside down oatmeal. I know I've done that in the recipe video. It's up here. And then Wednesday, I'm going to make them the snickerdoodle oatmeal again. Thursday, if they're tired of oatmeal, we'll just do muffins again right here. No stress, no big deal. Monday, he's going to take a bento box. The kids and I are having nuts, cheese, and fruit. Just getting kind of like healthy finger foods for an easy lunch for the first day of Christmas break for us. Just something different. Tuesday, we're all going to do salad to try to kick off the holiday season with like some fresh, healthy food for that day. So we're going to do salad right here. Nuts, fruit, and cheese again right here, because again, just like healthy finger foods, which is also why I've specified meat snack back here, because here he's going to have nuts for his protein for lunch. And then beef jerky, cheese, and carrots right here. We're going to be, so here he's going to get a bento box, and the girls and I are going to be eating out, like a definite eating out. And for us, like eating out on shopping days sometimes just means, oh hey, we're at Aldi's, they have these 250 salads per person. Pick the salad you want. It has protein with it. It's a decent sized salad. So sometimes they want that. Sometimes we're at Walmart and they want the popcorn chicken that's in the individual cups. Whatever. Usually something simple like that. Usually when I say eat out, we're not talking like go to McDonald's and spend 50 bucks. We're talking like, while we're at the store we're already at, what do you want from here? And sometimes it seems we'll get those pretzel pizzas because they're so good. So my throat is starting to get worn out from talking too much. Monday, we're going to do soup, salad, and breadstick. It's something simple, different that we don't normally do. I know we're doing like canned soup and sandwich here, but this is a little bit different. We might substitute soup for baked potatoes right here instead. And also because this is the kids' week off, I'm not designating the teens to cook, but they love to cook. So if they want to help, they can, but there's no like, you need to journal what you did, what you didn't do, your shopping list, blah, blah, blah. This is if they want to help, great. If not, I'm not going to pressure them to. They usually love helping. Usually they ask like every time. Sometimes they get, you know, they get upset if they don't get to help. Not in a bad way. They're super helpful, but I don't like, I'm not designating this is your meal to cook kind of thing. They love cooking class. They love helping, but I also want them to know, hey, it's okay to take a break because sometimes mommy needs a break. So soup, salad, and breadstick again. That could be baked potatoes, could be salad, it could be soup and baked potato. I don't care. Just, I want everybody fed and happy at the end of the day. Tuesday, bacon mac and cheese. Super easy meal that everybody likes. I just wanted something kind of filling, get everybody fed. They've already had salad right here. Usually we do bacon mac and cheese, we steam broccoli. Broccoli seems to be our default because you can get it 95 cents a bag in Aldi's. Or we can do asparagus with it, or one of the other steamed vegetables from Aldi's to go with it. And I put Christmas cookies here, guys, because I have a grandmother who sends us home with pounds and pounds. And then my mother-in-law is the sweetest person on the entire planet. And she sends us home with pounds and pounds of Christmas candy every year. So I'm not even gonna pretend that we're not having dessert that week. Just saying. Anyways, bacon mac and cheese, super easy. Make the mac and cheese, add the bacon crumbles from Sam's. You saw it in our Alfredo recipe video. Super easy. Wednesday, I don't have to do teaching that day or doing math with anybody. I'll have time to do chicken and dumplings for a dinner midweek instead of having to do it, you know, way up here. So we're gonna do chicken and dumplings before we head to church. And then Thursday, you see pizza. We moved our pizza Friday because down here, this is the 23rd. So one of our family traditions is the day before a holiday, and we consider Christmas Eve the start of the holiday season, we do lasagnas. It's part of our tradition. We do lasagna, we do a Caesar salad, and we do garlic bread. And it's our way of kicking off the holidays, and it's a non-holiday food that's also a comfort food. Like, lasagna for me growing up was a comfort food. I'm not a skinny kid. Actually, I was a skinny kid. I put weight on after I became an adult. But lasagna has always been like a comfort food kind of thing. So it just became our tradition. And at first it started with, well, lasagna is something super easy we can cook while we're planning food for the holidays. So there it is. So now it's just become our tradition of Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, and some of the other holidays in between. But usually in the colder months, the holiday ones, lasagna is our go-to for the day before. So Saturday morning of Christmas Eve, we're going to do breakfast burritos at home. Saturday, I have finger foods for lunch, and then we have a tradition with my mother-in-law every year on Christmas Eve, make sloppy joes. You know, when you get married, you have to figure out the holidays and all that. Well, Christmas Eve was always super easy because Matt's family had a Christmas Eve tradition. So we usually spend Christmas Eve with his family, and she makes homemade sloppy joes, like 100% made from scratch sloppy joes. And that's like their thing. And she makes like homemade chip dip, and it's just really cool. It's like our favorite. And like, her house is in the woods, and sometimes it's snowing, and it's just like, it's Christmas in the Smokies kind of thing. It really is. So we love it. It's our it's our favorite Christmas Eve tradition. So that's what we're doing. Sunday is Christmas Day, and I mean, it's Christmas on Sunday, and I love it. It's also a lot of mixed emotions, but I love it. So Sunday morning for Mike, if we don't know yet, we don't know what our schedule is yet. If we have Sunday school, I'm going to take cinnamon rolls, because our other tradition, we have like a couple different traditions, but so like the day before holiday, lasagna, Christmas Eve, sloppy joes. Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, we always start with cinnamon rolls, and sometimes they get Mandy's in their stockings. But sometimes they get mayonnaise in their stockings. So we have that with the cinnamon rolls for breakfast. So if we don't have it, we'll have it at home. If we do have Sunday school, we'll eat Christmas or cinnamon rolls together at church. Then we're going to have a really cool Christmas morning service, but we're not having a Sunday night Christmas service. So we're going to plan like a Christmas dinner either. I'm planning on having it with family, which is, I'll explain this in a minute. Currently the plan is we're having Christmas Day dinner with family. So I have Christmas dinner on here for that. And then for Monday, I have Christmas dinner at home because we're going to be prepping. And then we're going to have ham, hash brown casserole, green bean casserole, corn casserole. I have that one written out because I don't have a timesheet for that. The Christmas one is not as big of a deal for the timesheet as the Thanksgiving one is. But I probably will still create one. I just didn't last year. But mostly for this one, it's mostly just like it's 3 casseroles, a spiral ham, which doesn't have to be like a set start time to finish by end time because hams are different. So it's Christmas dinner's always felt like a lot less stress than the Thanksgiving one does. So if we stay home Christmas Day, it'll be here, and then we'll go to family's house here. But, I mean, that way it's like, it's flexible. I have it if we want it. And then if not, then, you know, we can change it as we go. So, Tuesday through Friday, because Matt is off, basically all I did was I wrote down some easy, everybody make your own breakfast kind of thing. And then a couple of things that we can make breakfast together. But whenever Matt is off and the kids are off from school, we usually don't have like a set, we're going to have breakfast at this time, we're going to have this. So basically what I did here was I merged all of the boxes here, and I have like orange juice, coffee creamer, oatmeal packs, frozen biscuits, sausage patties, quiches. And I've started making a list of like things that I want to have on hand for while we have breakfast at home these days. And then the same thing here for Tuesday through Thursday is I have like finger foods, ramen, or sandwiches, things to keep in mind for those days for everybody to kind of have at home. I also need to put chips because Matt's mom always sends us home with extra chip dip. And I mean, if you're doing sandwiches, easy finger food to go with it is chips. So I'm going to put chips there. And then like right here, I have snack foods, because when kids are bored, they want to snack all day. So, which I'm not saying they're going to be bored. I'm just, you know what it's like with kids. If you have kids any age, teenagers, young kids, whatever, you got to have snacks on hand. So I've got popcorn, dried fruit, dried cranberries, nuts, almonds, chips, apple chips, or straws. So there we go. And I also had like my kids help pick out things that they want to get to have on hand if we want it. Dinner through the week, we already got the ham sandwiches because it's gonna happen. Matt's work sends him home with the spiral sliced ham if we end up ham with somebody else, which we usually do. We have a lot of ham sandwiches. Pretty cool. So what I do is I just buy Sister Schubert rolls, so I don't have to worry about like fresh bread in a warmer than normal kitchen for December. So we do that. Fish fillets is something I can keep in the freezer. If we don't have leftovers here, we're just gonna pop some fish fillets in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and then we'll have that. And then on Thursday, I have pizza because again, Friday is the day before a holiday. Also, I have out shopping with Matt. So unlike Thanksgiving, where I don't want to take Friday, the Black Friday, to go shopping away from the family, when we've been home for like over a week together, we like getting out of the house like one day. So, and there's also like, I love going shopping with Matt sometimes for the food. Like I can't do it a lot because he's usually at work. But the goal here is Matt and I will go with the kids to go grocery shopping, and we'll all go together to get all the foods for the first week back to work and New Year's weekend. So again, back to holiday. And yeah, I know it's like 2 weeks in a row and usually we try not to repeat stuff, but none of us mind, and it's lasagna. We all love lasagna. So even Izzy loves lasagna, which worked out really well. I feel like I got the easiest, if, you know, like I was actually like going through fostering program different than what we did. I feel like I got the easiest child to foster in the world. So we have lasagna, salad, garlic bread for Friday night, and then I have apple crumble on here. It's Matt's favorite dessert, so I picked a favorite of his. Saturday is New Year's Eve. I've got biscuits for super easy breakfast. Finger foods, we're just gonna, usually for New Year's Eve, we just kind of do finger foods and slowly do more stuff for the day. Like at 11, we eat lunch early because Matt eats lunch early. Like at 11 o'clock we might do like a cheese tray, and then at like 2 o'clock we might do like a meats tray and some dried fruit, and that's kind of like just how our New Year's Day goes. So that's just kind of what we have planned for at the moment. And then again for dinner, it's a charcuterie. So Matt just likes to, and that's also why Matt's going shopping here, because he loves specialty cheeses. So we usually pick out specialty cheeses together. And then Sunday, I've got breakfast burritos, definite for breakfast, super easy, New Year's Day breakfast. I've got roast question mark here. I'm hoping to get a roast on sale. If not, then we'll just see where we go. And then any leftovers for dinner for Sunday night. And then I've got on here, second semester begins. I'm not making the teens do a meal. First week back to school. And then this is, you're used to Monday, Wednesday, Friday snack packs. Toasted cream cheese is super easy to finish off bread. Oatmeal, banana bread, biscuits. All the basic stuff, and all of this you've seen before. And then again, a list of snack suggestions: popcorn, nuts, dried fruit, drinks for Matt. That was to remind me to pick up like 2 liters for Matt, because the kids and I don't drink sodas, but he does. So drinks for Matt, they drink like ginger ale or sparkling ice, and I've already got those. I went ahead and bought them now because Sam's already had the Christmas flavors out. And then Monday night back, first day back to school, putting chili in the crock pot. Then we're going to do chicken enchiladas in the oven the next day, fish fillets again. And then to end December, we're going to do, or the last week of December, first week of January, Thursday night, doing pancakes. So that is it for our December meal plan and all of our thoughts and suggestions of things that we want to do for the month of December. And again, like, this is to teach you process if you've never done this before, and this is also maybe hopefully to give some of you that know how to do this just different ideas of meals and things that you like. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you next time.